Nervous system. It betrayed you in the grocery aisle, right when you were trying to look normal. Your hands start shaking, not a small tremble, a full-body warning. You grip the cart like it's a rail. Bright lights, music overhead, people moving fast, and you feel like you're falling in the middle of everyone. You whisper, "Not now," because you have work tomorrow, because the bills are due, because someone at home needs you steady. Stay with this story, because one overlooked message will explain why your body did this and how to quiet it again. That week had been heavy, long shift, short sleep, too much screen time at night, not for fun, just to numb the noise. At home, the kitchen table is full, a council tax letter, a rent reminder, a utility bill, a missed call from family, a school email you still have not opened, a relationship text that says, "We need to talk." You keep telling yourself, "I'll handle it." That's what adults do. You show up, you smile, you push through, but your body has been collecting the cost. In the car park outside the store, you sit and stare, engine off, hands on your lap, heart loud like a drum. You feel embarrassed, like you failed at being normal. You try to breathe, but it feels shallow. Your shoulders won't drop. Your jaw is locked. That night, you lie in bed scrolling social media. Perfect lives, perfect smiles, perfect mornings, and your chest tightens again. Not from jealousy exactly, more like your nervous system does not know what safe feels like anymore. 2 days later, it hits again, this time in the car, stopped at a red light. Nothing bad is happening, but your body says danger anyway. Your thoughts race. What if I lose control? What if I faint? What if I can't work? What if I can't provide? You pull over and sit there, shaking. Then you do something you usually avoid. You call for an appointment. Primary care, GP, whatever your area calls it. You nearly cancel twice, because you think they'll say it's just stress. In the exam room, you keep it polite. "I've been tired. I've had a lot on." The clinician looks at you and says, "Tell me about your days, not just your symptoms." So, you do. The overtime, the family pressure, the constant phone buzzing, the way you never fully rest, the way you feel guilty when you try. They listen longer than you expect. Then they say calmly, "I think your nervous system has been stuck in survival mode." That sentence lands hard, not because it's scary, because it finally makes sense. They explain it in simple words. When life feels unsafe for too long, your body stays on guard, even when the danger is gone, even when you are just buying milk. They hand you a small sheet, no big promises, just one line underlined. Long exhale tells the body, you are safe. You take it home like it's fragile. That evening, you sort the post at the kitchen table. You open the usual stuff, bank letter, appointment reminder, another bill. Then you see an old envelope that makes you pause. No email, no barcode, a faded stamp like it's been waiting a long time. You don't remember putting it there. You open it carefully. Inside is a short note, 1 page, plain words. "I saw you trying to carry everything. Your nervous system is not broken. It's been doing overtime. If nobody told you lately, I'm proud of you." You swallow hard because the handwriting is familiar. You turn it over and see the date. Years ago, back when you first started acting fine, back when you stopped asking for help. It's from your parent. Not a long letter, not a big apology, just a simple truth they never said out loud. You sit down on the floor right there, shoes still on, back against the cabinet, and something in you breaks open. Not in a messy way, in a quiet, honest way. You remember the last conversation you had. Too short, too sharp, too unfinished. You remember how you promised yourself, "I won't need anyone." And you realize that promise has been hurting you. The next time your body surges, you try the exercise. 1 hand on your chest, 1 hand on your belly. Slow inhale, longer exhale, like blowing through a straw. It doesn't fix your whole life, but it softens the moment. For the first time, you stop fighting yourself. You stop calling it weakness. You start calling it a signal. Over the next week, you change small things. Not a new personality, not a new year, new me. Small adult choices. You delete 1 app you don't even enjoy. You stop reading comments at midnight. You stop replying fast to people who only take. You protect 1 hour after work, no guilt. You take a short walk after dinner, not for fitness, just air, just quiet, the streetlights, the sound of your own steps. Your nervous system still gets triggered sometimes, but you recover faster because you finally started giving it proof of safety. Then comes the second twist, a voicemail from an unknown number. You almost ignore it, but you listen. It's an older voice, tired but gentle. If you found that note, it means I wrote it before I had the courage to say it. I didn't always know how to show love. I thought providing was enough. I thought silence was strength. But the nervous system remembers everything. It remembers fear. It remembers pressure. It remembers being alone in a room full of people. So please, don't make strength your prison. Choose peace in small ways. Choose rest before you break. You replay it again and again because you can hear regret, but you can also hear care. And something loosens in your chest, not because life got easy, but because you weren't invisible. That is the real payoff. If your hands shake sometimes, if your chest tightens for no reason, if you feel calm one moment and overwhelmed the next, you are not broken. You are overloaded. Your body is not attacking you. It is asking for care. So, here's what matters. Turn down the noise. Protect your time. Pick one steady habit, one long exhale, one honest conversation, one boundary you keep. If this story felt like you, share it. And if you've been holding it alone, comment, "I'm here." Someone else needs to see they're not the only one. And here's the truth to keep. You don't need to push harder. You need to feel safe again. Peace is built one day at a time.